Hi, my name is Rachel Newman, and I am 34 years old. And a little over 2.5 years ago, I gave birth to a beautiful, perfect baby boy that we named Max. And the pregnancy was perfect, the delivery was perfect, life was perfect. My husband delivered at home. It was a home birth. We did have a midwife, but he got to catch Max, and it was such a special time. And then I immediately went into something called postpartum depression for the next year, which I didn't recognize for a year. And I just remember one time sitting on the couch snuggling with Max and nursing him and thinking, this has got to be the closest to hell that anyone can ever get and still be alive on this earth. And after Max turned a year old, I just had started pulling out of that darkness, that darkest, loneliest time of my existence. Finally seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. And my husband was diagnosed with a brain tumor. My Mr. Wonderful, my kind, sweet, selfless, intelligent, funny, handsome, brave, steadfast, faithful, wonderful husband. And a couple months later, he underwent brain surgery to have that removed. And for the next year, 24 hours a day, we fought for his life. I never in a million years would have thought that thing could have killed him. But a little over 4 months ago, he passed away right here in my living room. He took his last breath and he stepped past my body and through the gates of glory right into the arms of Jesus. And I don't think he ever looked back. As much as he loved me, and as much as I was his world, I don't think he ever looked back. My grief counselor says that sleep deprivation makes cowards of us all. And I look back over these last 2.5 years and how broken I was. And the effect that the sleep deprivation had on me. And honestly, I'm absolutely, utterly, and completely in awe of what Jesus did through this completely used up, broken vessel that's sitting in front of you now. Jesus amazes me at what he can do with us. So now, Max is sleeping in his own bed. I've been seeing our naturopathic doctor and a grief counselor and made some changes in the last week. And last night I went to sleep. And when I woke up, I looked at the clock and it had been 7 hours. 7 hours of sleep. Straight sleep. I don't remember the last time that's ever happened. So I've dedicated the next 6 months to walking out the wholeness that Jesus purchased for me on the cross. To living my life healed and happy and independent and well and strong. And I have really high expectations for this year. Really high. Nothing specific, because God doesn't tend to follow my plans the way I lay them out. But I've set those expectations way up there. And I'm really looking forward to what the second half of this year might bring me. So I'm taking it one day at a time. This Sorry for the sniffling. This is Whatever You're Doing by Sanctus Real. It's time for healing, time to move on. It's time to fix what's been broken too long. Time to make right what has been wrong. It's time to find my way to where I belong. There's a wave that's crashing over me, and all I can do is surrender. Whatever you're doing inside of me, it feels like chaos, but somehow there's peace. It's hard to surrender to what I can't see, but I'm giving in to something heavenly. Time for a milestone, time to begin again. Reevaluate who I really am. Am I doing everything to follow your will, or just climbing aimlessly over these hills? So show me what it is that you've done for me. I give everything. I surrender to whatever you're doing inside of me. It feels like chaos, somehow there's peace. And though it's hard to surrender to what I can't see, I'm giving in to something heavenly. Something heavenly. It's time to face up, clean this old house. Time to breathe in and let everything out that I've wanted to say.